everyone, Melissa here. Today I am working on my other hand. I know, I never work on my left hand, but I already did my right hand. I did a live on my Facebook page and did that there. So I haven't done one in a while, so you can go check that out there too. But today I am doing foil. So I'm going to show you how I dip in foil, the easiest way I find to do it. And also how to do a very simple foil ombre that doesn't take too much skill or anything. I used double dipped Alakazam, which will be released in October. It's not out yet. So far people have gotten it for prizes, for contests, and other things like that. I also have already used Royalty in Disguise by Double Dipped, and Crush is the dark teal. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive into this. I have already dipped these 4 nails and filed them smooth. So next step will be, I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna do a layer of base on both of these nails that I'm gonna do the ombre on. Anybody who watches my videos knows anytime I put a layer over dip that already has activator in it, I like to do this just so that layer doesn't dry so quickly. So I'm just gonna paint on a quick layer of base so you get to see how I paint with my other hand. Slowly. It's really not that tough. You gotta take your time a little bit more and get used to it. My right hand was out of commission for a while. I had a nail missing for about a year. So I did got a lot of practice trying to get this hand to look good in that time. Okay, so that's gonna go ahead and dry while we're doing the foil. So best way to do foil, if you have like a solid foil, I have a solid red foil, I'll do a couple dips of red underneath it and then just 1 dip of the solid, because those solid foils tend to bleed. These fancy chameleon foils do not bleed, so I'm not as worried about them. You do want to use a separate base coat just because the foil will transfer and it can contaminate. We're just gonna do a single layer of, make sure that's not dry in any places, then just lay down into the foil. Okay, so it gives pretty good coverage, but the trick is to take my orange stick, just go around the cuticle line. It'll get rid of any overlapping foil that's going into the cuticle area. And then on your next layer, the foil will just fall flat with the base. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush off the excess here. And look at that sparkle. Right. Compress in on the sides, make sure it's not going over the edges. So I'm just gonna do a nice thick second layer. I said this foil is very thin, flimsy, so it flattens very easily, but it also means that little pieces of it will break off onto your brush pretty easily also. So wipe that off on a paper towel. Put back in, lay in here. And then go around again to get off any overlapping foil pieces from the cuticle area. Now I'm just going to do a coat of clear over the top using the same foil base. Alright, now we're going to work on the ombre. For this, I'm going to use a little fan brush. So I have this little fan brush. That's all I'm going to use for this. I'm going to start with my base And I'm going to paint my base on about 1/3 of the nail. So I don't want to get any base down the center of the nail. I just want to get it about here over. Okay, now another layer of your base. This time, you want it to go down the center of the nail as well. Just covering the side you've already done and down the center. No base on the side that you don't want the ombre to be on. And then I'm going to grab my fan brush and pick up some of the foils with it. And just kind of tap them a little so that they land in that line, that center line, giving a sparse look for the foils. Again, if you get more on there than you want, you can still manipulate this a little bit. Move any extra that you didn't want there. You can actually go in and separate and move some of the foil around to make it a little more sparse in the center if you need. It's actually a lot easier than glitter because you can manipulate it easier than glitter. And we're going to do the same over here. I'm gonna dip both of these in clear. And yes, foil makes a huge mess, but at least it's a beautiful mess. Okay, now I'm gonna activate and file all 3 of these. And then we will do our top coat. Okay, now we go and just activate it and top coat it. Okay, so there's our finished look, our foil ombre. Actually, I did it the opposite of the other hand, which is so not me, so this is gonna be, at least it's not that crazy. If you made it this far, thank you for sticking around with me. Also, thank you for watching. I wanted to let everybody know that I do have plans, and I have some stuff for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I have a full set of unused double dip liquids. I also have the unicorn Zooty colors. I have Resting Witch Face and the original Climax I'm going to be giving away. It's going to be a big bundle of a bunch of great stuff, some other colors and hard to find things, as well as a few things that I love to use. So look out for that. I'll be giving more information on that probably next week, because I think this is going to be coming up very soon. So make sure you watch my videos so you can look out for the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you and your support. And I look forward to learning more about doing this and learning more cool designs and fun stuff to show you guys. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Thank you.